Marhaba Assalamu alaikum, which also means hello and welcome. So guessing from the intro already, you guys probably already have an idea of what we're going to be talking about today. So yes, welcome to the UAE. So personally, what I love most about UAE is their food. Their typical dishes, shish tawuk with its tender chunks of marinated chicken, doing a sizzling dance on the grill, soaking up a marinade that's like a spicy citrusy symphony. Next is mashbus, which is like a flavor fiesta with rice and tantalizing blend of spices and herbs. Then we have the famous shawarma with its tender slices of seasoned meat with other juicy ingredients, which gives it that perfect Middle Eastern flavor. And the shish tawuk and shawarma is kind of like the same thing. So then topping it all off with a dessert, kunafa, which is a crispy layer of dough, and with a side of karak, which you will find in every corner of a building in UAE. Now that I've said all my favorite food, let's move on to the traditions of what they do there. So I think the most popular event that happens every year in the country is Ramadan, which is very popular in the Muslim religion thing. So basically during Ramadan, Muslims fast from dawn to sunset, restraining from food, drinks, sinful behavior, while focusing on their prayers and their relationship with God. The reason why they do Ramadan is because it's in the Quran, which is basically the Bible book. They do this to strengthen the self-discipline, the spiritual growth, and also give empathy to those who are the less unfortunate. Next is polite clothing. It's a must that you should dress politely, dress normally in the UAE, especially because there was this one time we saw this one Filipino vlogger. He was dressing up as like in a bikini. He went inside a mall. Obviously that's kind of disrespectful because you're showing a lot of your skin. There, he got arrested there. So it's very important that you dress politely in UAE because they're very strict. Yeah, moving on is they don't eat pork. It's more a Muslim thing because they think pigs are very dirty. Next is the intercultural system, which is basically the similarities and differences. So we're going to be talking about the similarities and differences of the UAE and the Philippines. So I think the main difference between them is that the UAE, this is my personal opinion, in terms of UAE and people, UAE and the Philippines, the place in UAE, they're more developed. They have a lot of these cool things, cool high-tech things, as well as very advanced technology and stuff, and very beautiful scenery, very beautiful buildings and everything. But if we're going to be talking about the people, I prefer the people in the Philippines more, because the people in UAE, they're quite aggressive, or they're just very nonchalant. Most of them are nonchalant, well, the people that I've met. But there's a lot of good people in UAE, but I guess most of the people there are just very aggressive and nonchalant compared to the people in the Philippines. Next is how they celebrate their Christmas. So basically how they celebrate their Christmas is usually after the Ramadan's done. So basically after Ramadan's done, they have this thing called the iftar, which is, you know, how you eat food and everything. So during the Ramadan, so at the basically very end of Ramadan, they give their gifts. Thank you for finishing Ramadan, thank you for all of this. So it's more of their thank you, it's to give love to other people. So that's what I really love about that country. Next is the gestures and the body language. So I think when I go there, I think what I notice a lot about them is that they're very open and assertive. So that's the kind of people who they are. Next is what are the things that are considered bad behavior in UAE. One, well, we already talked about it, dressing inappropriately. It's very bad. Next is swearing in public. Since UAE is a very religious country, it's under Muslims thing, so it's just illegal, If you do that in public, you'll get arrested for sure, and you don't want to get into that kind of business. So next is disobeying in Muslim culture. So basically, you just don't drink, don't smoke, and don't eat pork. So there's actually fines if they see you eating pork or drink or smoke. I think you will get some fines or punishments in the country. So yeah. So basically that's about it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. Bye bye.